Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and I'm the Migraine Crafting Diva. And on this channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. And today we are on part 3 and our last and final video of my living room makeover. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the video. I hope you enjoy. So, it's almost 11 p.m. at night. And I had planned on started to well, I had a lot of plans for today, but needless to say, none of them really got done. But I wanted to put my curtains up, and I wanted to go ahead and start painting the boards on my fireplace. But I'm still dealing with the migraine. My husband's in the background. You could probably hear him. I don't know what he's back there doing. Sounds like he's singing or something. But anywho, so I'm having a migraine right now, so I'm wearing my Sifley. This is not a promotion or anything. This is just what I usually do. So I have my Sifley on, and I also just used my neti pot. So I'm trying to make myself stay up a little bit, so I don't like to lay down. I like to stay up for at least an hour or an hour and a half. I think I did my neti pot about 30 or 45 minutes, about an hour ago. So I'm going to try and make myself stay up for at least another hour if I can. But I don't know what I was doing, what I was thinking. Anywho, so I decided I was going to attempt to take my TV down. And I don't know if in the last video I said that we didn't really know how to take it down. So I kind of figured out how to take it down. And as I was like pulling the strings, because there's like 2 strings that you pull to kind of release the levers, and I literally almost dropped the TV, and I was screaming and hollering for my husband to come and help me, and it was a mess. And yeah, thankfully I wish I would have recorded it, but thankfully he was here, because it would have been really bad, because I know I would have dropped it. But anywho, so the TV is down. And then I removed everything off of the mantle. I also went ahead and wiped down the television, of course, and also the wood paneling on the fireplace. So I'll go ahead and just kind of switch the camera over so you can see what I'm looking at. And I think, because I'm going to make myself stay up for at least another 30 minutes or so, and so that I don't chicken out, I'm going to go ahead and just do and paint just a little bit of it, so that way when I get up in the morning, depending on how I feel, I can I'll go ahead and complete it. But I feel like if I go ahead and just do it and start it, then I won't back out of doing it, because I really do want to try and paint it white to see what it's going to look like. And if I don't like it, I can always just change it. But I don't know, I just don't like the dark paneling. I've never liked it. So and when I was looking at it, I realized too that I'm not really sure why they put the paneling up there, actually, because behind the paneling, the brick goes all the way up, it looks like. So I don't know if maybe something happened and that's why they put it up there, or if they just put it up there for decorative purposes. That was our air freshener. But I kind of wish they wouldn't have put it up there. But I'm going to go ahead and just paint a little bit of it, just to try and keep myself a little bit busy so that I don't fall asleep. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera around so that you can see what I'm going to start with. And yeah, so hopefully, God willing, I can get all of this taken care of by the end of tomorrow so that I can have my living room back. That would be really nice if I can get that taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. I'll show you, I just have a flat matte, a flat white paint that I picked up from Home Depot that I'm going to use on the paneling, or not really paneling. I want to say it's the, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it in the comments. When I have a migraine, I have brain fog, and it's kind of hard for me to, it's hard for me to remember things, but palette wood, excuse me, is what I meant to say. And then I also have some trim paint, and that's what I'll go ahead and paint give the mantle a fresh coat of the trim paint of that white paint, so that the mantle and the bookcase and my window and door trim all match. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get the camera flipped around, and then I'll go ahead and add some paint to that palette wood to see if I can get motivated. Maybe I'll get it done tonight, probably not, but yeah, let's just try it. Okay, so hopefully this isn't blurry. It looks blurry to me, but I also don't have my glasses on, so but this is what it is looking like after I took the television down, and then I just removed everything. Everything's been wiped down already, and I actually just decorated that bookshelf some days ago, and it's already a mess, but it'll be back to normal once I get this taken care of. I have this just interior pure white, excuse me, paint and primer from Behr, and it is low order. I can't talk. Sorry, it's late. And then I also have this Valspar trim for interior and exterior. So, and this is what I'll be using on the mantle. And so this is what I will be using up here. I'm also going to go ahead and I'll turn my ceiling fan on and then turn on my humidifier so that I can just get the air circulating and make sure that the air stays clean. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and try it and see what happens. So let's get started. Okay, so this is what it's currently looking like. It doesn't look too bad. I'm actually getting a little tired, and I haven't even done that much with my arms starting to hurt. But I'm gonna try and do a little bit more, and then I'll have my husband come out to see what he thinks about it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try and do the whole thing. I'm sure it's gonna need more than one coat. But yeah, let me get this done, and then I'll bring him out and see what he thinks.
You wanna hide away sometimes. I know you heard from everyone telling you lies. I bet you just wanna lose your mind. I know you heard. I know you heard. Let it out, just feel it. Let it out, cry it all out to me. When you're down, when your heart stops beating, you got me, you always got me. I'll lose you forever, chase away all of your bad dreams. You got me, you always got me. Just feel it. Let it out, cry it all out to me. When you're down, when your heart stops beating, you got me, you always got me. Let it out, just feel it. Let it out, cry it all out to me. When you're down, when your heart stops beating, you got me.
This is what it's currently looking
I
like.
know you're scared. You wanna.
Which, I mean, it's not too bad, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do another coat tomorrow when it dries. I would also just like to say that I don't know if, let me see if I can get this closer, but if you can see, it's like bleed through from the stain. So the red from the stain is actually bleeding through the paint in some of the areas, so it's looking pink. So, I mean, granted, the places where it's bleeding is, oops, let me step on that. The places where you see the bleed through at will be behind a TV. So I'm hoping that maybe once I give it another coat, it would be better. I may have to put some primer on it, although the paint does come with primer. It's not working, so I'm probably gonna have to give it. I may have to give it more than one, or I may have to give it more than 2 coats. I may have to end up giving 3 coats. But yeah. So this is what it looks like as of now. So I am going to have my husband come out and take a look at it so that he can tell me what he thinks. I'm actually supposed to be resting right now, so he'll probably ask me why I'm not resting and why I'm painting. But let's see what he has to say. Shane.
It don't look bad, but it was kind of nice having a different color behind there. Done now.
Well, it's not quite done, but it's, yeah.
How'd you mess up the house?
Well, look at it.
What about it?
I mean, it's not perfect.
Did you make it look like that?
I just gave it 1 coat of paint because that's like that. That's pallet wood, so it's basically, you know how it has like the little divots and stuff. So it's gonna need more than 1 coat.
No, I don't know. I think the texture actually looks kind of nice. What's the pink thing in the middle?
The pink is the bleed through from the dark stain.
All right, we're done here?
Yeah, I think I'm going to bed now. So you think I should leave it or should I give another coat? So, what do you think?
I don't think anything. I'm going back in here.
All right. Well,
I saw what you did there. I saw how you messed it up.
all right. Well, So yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna leave this like this for now, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with it tomorrow when I wake up. So I'll see you back tomorrow. Okay, so this is what it is currently looking like after 2 coats of paint, and I also went ahead and painted the mantle, gave it a fresh coat of white paint, and I'm gonna do, because I'm really not liking it. So these are my 2 choices here. I have the Varathane Early American, and then I also had the Waverly Antique Wax. So I actually prefer the Early American, but I don't like this one. It's the classic one, and the one that I had before is from Lowe's, but I was in Home Depot, so I went ahead and grabbed this one, and the tone is off just a little bit. So I went ahead and just did a section of the Early American, and then did a section of the Antique Wax. So I'll go ahead and just show you what they both look like, and then I'll let you see which one I'm going to actually end up using. So this one here is the Early American, and then this up here is the Waverly Antique Wax. So I think I'm gonna use the Waverly Antique Wax only, well, for a couple of different reasons, but for one, it doesn't have an odor. So, and also too, I kind of like the way that it's given the different shades of brown, and so I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and go with. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, and hopefully I can get this taken care of by the end of the day. So yeah, let's go ahead and get staining. I'm just going to use a damp paper cloth or napkin here. I also have a cloth if I need one, but I'm going to start off with this. So
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
okay, so this is what it is currently looking like. I have a couple areas that I need to touch up with some paint where I went over with the stain, and I need to go ahead and get the top redone again, but I will say I love it. Yeah, I think that this looks a lot better, and I do like the way that the texture from the you know, I'm gonna say, but I like the texture of the wood, and I like how you can see it with from the white paint. And there are some areas where you can still see a little bit of the dark paint, And I just feel like this looks a lot better than it being dark. And then I definitely didn't really like it white. I don't know if I probably would have done another coat if it would have looked better or not, but I feel like this is more the look that I was going for, and I like it a lot more, better than what it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch up all of the little areas, and then I'll come back when I'm done. Whew. Okay, so this is the finished product. I like it. I love it. It's still rustic, but not, to me, it doesn't look as rustic as it did with the white. I feel like the stain the antique wax kind of toned it down some. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that off. I'm going to let it dry for a couple of hours, and then we'll go ahead and get back to decorating and putting everything back in order, and my living room will be done, minus, you know, when we put up the crown molding. But other than that, everything will be done. And then somewhere down the line, I wanted to do it this year, but it's probably not gonna happen because we have so many projects. We do plan on putting in laminate. We have wood laminate flooring from the back, all through the back of our house. So the plan is to put new laminate down from the carport door, the living room area, all the way back. The only areas that'll have tile would be the bathrooms and the kitchen and the dining room, but everything else will be laminate. We do have 3 different samples already to try and figure out which one we want, but as of now, we're just going to focus on getting the walls painted, getting the trim done. I went ahead and did this, and I'm just going to live with it for now until we put new paneling up, and I think that is going to be it. So I'm just going to focus on letting that dry for now, and then I will get back to decorating. So yeah, let me know what you think about my fireplace now, and how do you think it looks? Does it look better? Does it look worse? I don't know. And this is what it looks like with the brick. And actually it kind of blends in a little. On camera it looks like it's all matches and it kind of blends in, but it is a little bit darker than the brick, but nonetheless, I still like it, and we'll go ahead and start decorating tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow. Okay, so it is Sunday morning, around 10:30. I put my hair down so that I can wash it. I went ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get these 2 items put up for my curtains. So yesterday I spray painted these black, and these go on the end of my curtain rods, and these are the hooks for my curtain rods. So I went and did just a small little DIY and spray painted them black. And I am also going to be using these curtains here that I picked up from Target. They're the drop cloth curtains, excuse me. And I wanted to find a curtain that was almost the same color as the paint color. So this is as good as it's going to get for me at the moment. You can use these in 3 different ways. So as you can do like the little hooks, and the hooks also come on the curtains, and or you can do like a little drapery or just straight down. I haven't decided what I'm going to do first, which one I'm going to try. But I'm going to go ahead and get my curtains hung up finally. So through the magic of YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and get these put up, and then I'll be back. And also, before I do that, I'm going to show you the end product of the fireplace. I
I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. I think it looks so good. And the camera does not even do it justice. It looks so good in person. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my curtains hung up, and then I'll go ahead and have my husband come out and help me put the TV back up. I'm gonna wipe down the inside of my fireplace, and then I'll go ahead and redecorate it and put everything back in its place. And oh my gosh, the living room will be done. Minus, I'm not gonna do anything to this section over here yet because I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of just leave it plain Jane for now. And, but oh my gosh, I am so happy that this is done. This has taken forever, but I am happy that it really wasn't rushed and I was able to take my time and to be able to find different things that I like, make different things that I like. So, and you can do this on a budget. You don't have to spend a lot of money. The most money that I think I spent, the most expensive thing that I think I purchased for this room makeover were the curtains. And I was actually going to get a new area rug when I spilled my beaten carrot juice on the floor, on the carpet, on my area rug, but I went ahead and just used my carpet cleaner and cleaned it up because I really didn't want to just stick to a tight budget decorating this room. So yeah, so basically the most expensive thing were the curtains. So and it's kind of hard to find curtains at a reasonable price anyway, so I guess that wasn't too bad. And I get 3 different styles out of one, so technically it's really not, the price really wasn't that bad. But so yeah, so through the magic of YouTube, I am going to go and get these curtains hung up, and I will be back shortly. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the curtains up. I did change out the throw blanket that I had there originally. I think it looks really nice. I love it. And the curtains look really nice. They are a little bit long. I usually buy 96-inch curtains, but I didn't take into consideration the hooks, so they do hang a little bit longer at the bottom, which is fine. And this is what the fireplace is looking like. Let me turn this around. So this is what it currently looks like with the TV. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my decor back up, and that'll be it. We're gonna be done with this room. And then this is just what I did over here. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do anything else. I'm gonna keep it simple because I really didn't, I have some ideas of what I want to do, but one of the things that I need to put over there is a DIY, which I haven't had time to do yet. But let's go ahead and finish getting this fireplace decorated. Okay, let's decorate, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. And that is it for today's video. I would like to thank you for spending part of your Sunday with me. And if you like what I'm doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye.